sing, I'm gonna dance. Hallelujah. When the gates are open wide, I'll be standing by your side. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna dance. Hallelujah. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, lo, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and boys. My name is John Chauvatsis and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. In the interest of courtesy, may I ask that all mobile phones be turned off now, please. The amenities, ladies and gentlemen, are at the back, right-hand and left-hand sides. In the event of an evacuation, please note the exit signs around the auditorium. And should we need to evacuate, please follow the directions given to you by our assistants who are walking up the stage now. We have Mr. Declan Biggs, assistant number 1. We have Mr. Andrew Cook, assistant number 2. We have Mr. Archibald Hornman-Wren, assistant number 3. And we have Mr. Isaac Bracker, assistant number 4. These gentlemen, of course, will look after you in the event of an evacuation. And ladies and gentlemen, may I say that the emergency meeting point for this evening will be the top oval, which was our parking bay. Thank you to our assistants. Thank you, gentlemen. We know that we're in good hands. We will begin with a welcome to our teachers, fellow leadership members, special guests, headmaster and board members. Would you please stand for the opening processional? Thank you. Please be seated. We respectfully acknowledge the traditional owners of this land. This will be done by Year 11 IGS student Leon Miller. Please welcome Leon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow IGS men. I would like to acknowledge the Yugarapu, Yagara, and Jagara people, who are the traditional custodians of this land on which we meet. I would also like to pay respects to the elders past and present of the Indigenous people of this land, and extend that respect to any other Indigenous people present. Thank you.
Thank you, Leon. Tonight, our symphonic band and Voices of Grammar will be performing the national anthem. Please stand and join us in singing our nation's anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice.
Thank you, Voices of Grammar. Please be seated. Thank you, Symphonic Band. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. Adam Ward, Chairman of the Board, to make his welcome address. Please welcome Mr. Ward.
Good evening, everybody. Headmaster of Ipswich Grammar School, Mr. Morrison, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, senior men of Ipswich Grammar and students. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Ipswich Grammar School, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to Speech Night for 2016. And might I also be very grateful for the weather and the breeze. I'd like to welcome a few special guests tonight first. Board members present tonight of Ipswich Grammar School, or I think shortly to arrive. Oh, no, he's here now. Michael Fanshawe, Dr. Michael Fanshawe, Dr. Andrew Winter, Mrs. Faye Ramsey, and Mr. John Kent. We also have Mrs. Sharon Cavolth, board member-elect for Ipswich Grammar School Board of Trustees, who will join us on the board next year. We also have Mr. Gregory Platts, Chair of the Board of Trustees of Ipswich Girls Grammar School, and board members Mrs. Carly Gregory and Mr. James Sturgis, board members of Ipswich Girls Grammar School. We also have Dr. Peter Britton, Principal of Ipswich Girls Grammar School. Mr. Benjamin Fullerton, who's representing Mr. Shane Newman, Federal Member for Blair, welcome. And Mr. Caden Reid, representative of Jennifer Howard, State Member for Ipswich. And Councillor for Ipswich, Mr. Andrew Antonelli, welcome. Please welcome our special guests. Our former board chair and current board member, Mr. John Kent, this time last year addressed the IGS community at Speech Night in my place. He spoke to you all about change. I was not able to be here last year. I was trekking at high altitude in the Himalayas near Mount Everest. Unfortunately for me, I was not able to complete that trek due to severe altitude sickness and was ultimately helicoptered out of the mountains. Although I had set out to complete the trek as planned, I realised that I had to reassess my goals. The course of my journey had changed. My main priority was to get home to my family, alive and well, or as well as I could in those circumstances. Fortunately, I achieved my new goal, and I'm able to speak to you here tonight. Ipswich Grammar School continues to experience change, and as Mr. Kent mentioned to you 12 months ago, however, our core values and our rich history remain strong. The Board of Trustees, along with the senior leadership team and the headmaster, Mr. Morrison, have reviewed our goals and our strategic direction this year. As you're aware, the new strategic plan has been developed and is being implemented. That material is readily available. I won't go through it all this evening. However, I can tell you it was through a very thorough and detailed consultative process. Without going to the detail, I will reaffirm to you the words exceptional performance. That is a phrase that you will have no doubt heard in recent months and will continue to not only hear going forward, but will see in all that we do at IGS. The Strategic Master Facilities Plan continues to be developed, again through a thorough consultative process, and the Board of Trustees are confident that in the near future, growth and development plans for our facilities here at Ipswich Grammar will be detailed to the IGS community in not too distant future. One other element I'd like to point out tonight regarding change is amongst the Board of Trustees of Ipswich Grammar School. This year will be the last for a number of board members, with new board members joining the board early next year. I would like to take this opportunity to publicly acknowledge and thank the following retiring board members for their dedication and their support of IGS. That's Mr. Des Wybird, Dr. Andrew Winter, Mr. Greg Wallace, and Mrs. Faye Ramsey. And we can't forget our former chair, Mr. John Kent. Each of these people have and continue to dedicate their time and knowledge and experience to provide strong governance for Ipswich Grammar School. And they've done so in some circumstances for quite a many number of years. I thank you, and the IGS community thanks you. I'll now hand back to Mr. Chalvatsis to introduce our headmaster, Mr. Richard Morrison. In closing from me, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I wish all graduating seniors the very best in their future. Best wishes for everybody for Christmas, and hope you all have a safe and happy 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. I now welcome the Headmaster, CEO of Ipswich Grammar School, Mr. Morrison, to the lectern. Please welcome the Headmaster.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chalvatsis. Welcome, friends of Ipswich Grammar School, parents, colleagues and boys. It's great to see you all here. Before I start, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the wife of former headmaster, Mr. Alan Ladley, who of course was headmaster of Ipswich Grammar School from 1969 till 1989, Miss Joan Ladley. Welcome, Miss Ladley. Can I also thank the members of the board for their contribution to our school, their service to our school, their support and advice, and particularly for their personal support of me during my first 12 months at Ipswich Grammar School. Thank you to Adam Ward, Dr. Michael Fanshawe, retiring board members, Ms. Faye Ramsey, Mr. Greg Wallace, Mr. John Kent, Dr. Andrew Winter and Mr. Des Wybird. Thank you so much for your help. In my few idle moments, I find myself wondering about some things. Sometimes they are serious things and sometimes they're not quite so serious. The other day I was wondering about what is the best opening line of a novel ever. I wondered about that. I thought, what is the actual best opening line of a novel? Was it this one? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. Raise your hand if you know what book that's from. I'll tell you what, the Year 12 boy winning the English prize better have his hand up. Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities. Yes, I know you all knew that, but you're too modest to put your hands up. Or what about this opening line from another great novel? If you really want to hear about it, the first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born and what my lousy childhood was like and how my parents were occupied and all before me they had me and all that David Copperfield kind of stuff, but I don't feel like going into it if you want to know the truth. I wonder if anyone knows that one. That's a bit of a rant, isn't it, for an opening line of a novel? That was J.T. Salinger, The Catcher in the Rye. So, great stories typically have great beginnings. The great novels typically have great beginnings. Ipswich Grammar School is not dissimilar. The great beginning for our school, of course, was 153 years ago. First headmaster Stuart Hawthorne, who started to teach 16 boys in October 1863 at the age of 29. 29. My son is 29. I don't know that I'd put him in charge of a school. That's an amazing responsibility. Mr. Hawthorne was young in years, but quite canny. He wrote to the chairman of the board prior to his appointment, when they were still going through the selection process. Mr. Chair, in the event of me receiving the appointment as headmaster of Ipswich Grammar School, I have two friends who will donate £50, and I myself will donate £100. This was quite a good approach, obviously, and one that got him the job. So an interesting start to the story of Ipswich Grammar School. But not all stories, of course, are smooth sailing. The first boy to be asked to leave Ipswich Grammar School for a disciplinary matter was Alfred Smith in 1865. He missed Latin class. Now, I'd like to say to you that in the years ahead, he became a Latin teacher, but that's not actually true, but that'll be a great story. So Alfred Smith, 1865. This school is a great example of an ongoing, glorious story, and it is made up of the stories of literally thousands of past students and current boys, staff, parents, families of all sorts. Dylan Vandermeer's story began on January the 29th, 2007. Dylan, I know you're in the audience and I fear that I've just woken you up probably. Dylan moved through the junior school a happy and successful boy. He was a popular student who worked hard and loved his sport. He especially enjoyed cricket and rugby. Dylan's IGS story involved a great many highs, a great many achievements, and a fantastic achievement with some great mates. This Friday, on Friday the 18th of November, Dylan Vandermeer's IGS chapter and his story at our school ends when he rings the bell attached to the Great Hall. Dylan Vandermeer, if you are here, and I know you are, could you just stand up briefly, please? He's right at the back. Dylan, you better come up here quickly, I think. Could you come up, Dylan? If we had a super duper fancy spotlight, we would have shone it on him. Ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you Dylan had no idea that he was going to appear in my speech tonight, and he looks absolutely delighted, doesn't he? Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Vandermeer. So Dylan's is a great story, and Dylan's very, very special. He is very special, but he is actually families. Every parent sitting in front of me tonight have made a series of sacrifices that has allowed their son to take the opportunity of Ipswich Grammar School and absolutely shine. And mums and dads and relatives, I thank you so much. I count being the 16th headmaster of Ipswich Grammar School an immense privilege and an honour, because I get to participate in, observe and influence the lives of well over 900 fantastic, wonderful boys, and I enjoy every day that I do that. Thank you so much to all of you for being part of the story that is not ending, that continues strongly and proudly, that is Ipswich Grammar School. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Headmaster. We now have a musical item, ladies and gentlemen and boys. The Voices of Grammar will now sing for us What a Wonderful World, conducted by Mr. Leon Wensley. Please welcome the Voices of Grammar, ladies and gentlemen.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed days, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying,
Congratulations to the Voices of Grammar who performed beautifully tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the awards section of the evening. We will be recognising the academic, extracurricular and special prize recipients for 2016. This will be done with the assistance of my co-master of ceremonies for each group. Please hold your applause until the end, unless instructed otherwise by the relevant MC. We begin with Year 7. The MC for Year 7 will be receiving his awards first before he takes on his official duty. The MC for Year 7 this evening will be receiving the Humanities Prize and an Academic Proficiency Prize. Please congratulate and welcome the Captain of Year 7, Oshada Edarisinghe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oshada Edarisinghe, and I am the Year 7 captain. It gives me great pleasure to recognise the prize winners for Year 7. I invite Mr. Fancourt, head of Year 7, to congratulate the Year 7 prize winners. An Academic Proficiency Prize, Abdul Ashad. The IGS Trophy for Under 12 Swimming, Connor Bonney. The IGS Trophy for Year 7 Basketball, Jeremy Brown. An Academic Proficiency Prize, the Music Prize, and the IGS Trophy for Year 7 Tennis, Sebastian Carvolth. An Academic Proficiency Prize, the German Prize, the Henderson Memorial Prize for Science, Hamish Cassidy. An Academic Proficiency Prize, an IGS Instrumentals Encouragement Prize, the Mathematics Prize, an Industrial Technology and Design Prize, and the Year 7 Debating Prize, Cameron Cook. The IGS Trophy for Year 7 Volleyball, Travis Corthwaite. The Art Prize, the Japanese Prize, Aaron Curtis. The Speech and Drama Prize shared, Angus Dean. An Academic Proficiency Prize, the IGS Trophy for Year 7 Cricket, the IGS Trophy for Under 12 Rugby, Noah Emerson. An Academic Proficiency Prize, Lachlan Gale. The Fancourt Trophy for Year 7 Football, the Speech and Drama Prize shared, Andrew Goins. The Fancourt Trophy for Year 7 Football, Daniel Kovakovic. An Academic Proficiency Prize, Daniel McKelvey. An Academic Proficiency Prize, Lucian Moodley. The IGS Trophy for Under 13 Swimming Champion, Joshua Salty Dixon. An Academic Proficiency Prize, Oscar Schultz. The IGS Trophy for Year 7 Champion of Cross Country and the IGS Trophy for Year 7 Champion of Track and Field, Patrick Smith. The Kenneth Donald Award for Under 13 Rugby, Xavier Stowers. an academic proficiency prize, an English prize, and the humanities prize shared, Oliver Vivas.
Thank you, Ashada, Mr. Fancourt, and the entire Year 7 cohort. Congratulations, gentlemen. The MC for Year 8 is also a prize winner. He will receive this evening an Academic Proficiency Prize and the Year 8 Debating Prize. Please congratulate and welcome the Captain of Year 8, Daniel Young.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Young. I am the Year 8 Captain. I kindly invite Head of Year 8, Mr. Wellings, to assist with the handing of awards to the mighty Year 8 boys. Please welcome Mr. Wellings. Japanese Prize, Wattle Trophy Year 8 Champion Tennis, Jay Whitehead, Trophy Junior Champion Tennis, Louis Baker. Academic Proficiency Prize, Harrison Memorial Prize for English, Isaac Bracker. German Prize, Max Bray. Academic Proficiency Prize, Alan Javanga. Academic Proficiency Prize, Jay Shearers. Academic Proficiency Prize, Jemison De Castro. Reese Evans Memorial Trophy, Best Effort Cross Country, Jay Rainish Trophy Year 9 Champion Cross Country, Alan Dennis. David J. St. Clair Trophy Year 8 Cricket, Harry Dobson. Academic Proficiency Prize, Humanities Prize, Speech and Drama Prize, IGS Vocal Encouragement Prize, Year 7 to 12, Industrial Technology and Design Prize, Archibald Horniman Wren. Academic Proficiency Prize, Art Prize, Henderson Memorial Prize for Science, Mathematics Prize, Music Prize, Vance Palmer Golden Pen Literary Award for Poetry, Xiang Jia. Craig and Steptovich Shield Year 8 Football, Cooper Nichols. T. Young Trophy Year 8 Champion Cross Country, Jack Partridge. Academic Proficiency Prize, Darwin Reynolds. Academic Proficiency Prize, Ryan Starler. Miss Casey Carter Memorial Prize Under 13 Champion, Track and Field, Orlando Swain. Academic Proficiency Prize, Matthew Van Eden. Academic Proficiency Prize, Jared Wales.
Thank you, Daniel, Mr. Wellings, and the Year 8 students. Congratulations. The Master of Ceremonies for Year 9 is also a leader. He's a recipient of the G. Dillon Memorial Prize for Debating, the Speech and Drama Prize, and the Year 9 Debating Prize, Please welcome the middle school captain for 2016, Henry Dixon, to the lectern.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the middle school captain, it is an honour to congratulate my fellow Year 9 students for their outstanding academic and extracurricular achievements for 2016. I invite Head of Year 9, Mr. McArdle, to hand out the awards to the Year 9 prize winners. Please welcome Mr. McArdle. Academic Proficiency Prize, German Prize, Preparatory Mathematics Prize, the Sash Prize for Science, Hassan Al-Hashimi. Graphics Prize, K.H. Curry, Trophy Under 14 Champion Swimming, Jaden Allen. Academic Proficiency Prize, Jackson Cooper. Academic Proficiency Prize, Charles Booker Memorial Prize for Public Speaking, Julian Hay. Academic Proficiency Prize, Robert Lees. Slater and Thompson Trophy Year 9 Football, Connor Maynard. Academic Proficiency Prize, Charlie McClelland. IGS Trophy Under 14 Champion Track and Field, Nicholas Meek. IGS Trophy Year 9 Basketball, Michael Needham. Academic Proficiency Prize, Humanities Prize, STEM Prize, Kyle Palmer. Stuart M. Wellshield Year 9 Cricket, Jordan Penquit. Academic Proficiency Prize, Daniel Raleigh. IGS Trophy Year 9 Volleyball, Finlay Rush. Academic Proficiency Prize, Business Principles Prize, Harry Seymour. Alan Wallaby Ware Award Under 14 Rugby, Alapati Suwalo. Academic Proficiency Prize, James Paul Tully. Academic Proficiency Prize, Information Technology Prize, Maclay Turner. Industrial Technology and Design Prize, Carl Vellicott. English Prize, IGS Trophy Year 9 Tennis, Thomas Wigg. Academic Proficiency Prize, Japanese Prize, Music Prize, George Wilds. Academic Proficiency Prize, James Yates.
That completes the Year 7, 8 and 9 prize winners. Please thank and congratulate Henry, Mr McArdle and the Year 9 boys who received awards tonight. Thank you. We have our second musical item for this evening. The symphonic band conducted by Mr Ian Feltham will perform Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Symphonic Band. Thank you, Mr. Ian Feldham and the Symphonic Band. And now we move to the Year 10, 11 and 12 prize winners for their academic, extracurricular and spatial achievements. The MC for Year 10 will receive this evening an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Geography Prize and the Harrison Memorial Prize for English. Please welcome Daniel Ive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Ive, and I will be the Year 10 MC for this evening. I ask Mr. Charles, Head of Year 10, to join me in congratulating the Year 10 prize winners. Please welcome Mr. Charles. I kindly remind you to save your applause until the end. Thank you. Academic Proficiency Prize, Alexander Barnum. Academic Proficiency Prize, Preparatory Mathematics Prize, STEM Prize, Keenan Bartelme. Academic Proficiency Prize, Lachlan Best. Academic Proficiency Prize, Connor Bilson. Andrew Thompson Trophy, 400 metres, all-age freestyle, swimming, Kai Burton. Academic Proficiency Prize, George Carpenter. Academic Proficiency Prize, Liam Cassidy. Academic Proficiency Prize, Business Principles Prize shared, Music Committee Award for Most Improved Performer, Joshua Dalton Peacock. Old Boys Trophy, Under 15 Champion, Track and Field, Alexander Dobson. IGS Trophy, Year 10 Basketball, Alexander Deuce. Industrial Technology and Design Prize, Mitchell Fearon. Academic Proficiency Prize, Kieran Fox. Academic Proficiency Prize, Jordan Graham. Foundation Mathematics Prize, Ethan Hardy. Academic Proficiency Prize, Isaac Irons. J.T. Hooper Memorial Award, Under 16 Champion, Track and Field, Adam Kovakovic. Academic Proficiency Prize, John A. Lyon Memorial Prize for History, Year 10 Debating, Thomas Malcolm. IGS Trophy, Year 10 Volleyball, Ben McKay. Academic Proficiency Prize, Music Prize, Yusuf Memon. Academic Proficiency Prize, Business Principles Prize shared, German Prize, Speech and Drama Prize, and the Sash Prize for Science, William Newman. Academic Proficiency Prize, Joshua Oburn. Old Boys Association Prize for Outstanding Endeavours in Music, shared, Benjamin Oldham. Old Boys Association Prize for Outstanding Endeavours in Music, shared, Theo Parrott. Moss and Keen Shield, Year 10 Football, Benjamin Piper. Barry Wright Award, Under 15 Rugby, Eric Pounton. Newstead International, Best Performed GPS 4x100 Relay, Track and Field, Clyde Rapilla. IGS Trophy, Year 10 Champion Tennis, Charlton Utes. H.I. Walker Award, Under 15 Champion Swimming, Aquatic Supporters Trophy, Best GPS Performance, Swimming, the Cade Fasala Trophy for the highest GPS points contributor, Swimming, Caleb Welfare. Academic Proficiency Prize, Information Technology Prize, Japanese Prize, Vasum Vijay Wikrama. Academic Proficiency Prize, Graphics Prize, James Wood. Academic Proficiency Prize, Joshua Yoon.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Thank you, Daniel, and congratulations to all the Year 10 prize winners. The Year 11 awards will be jointly looked after by the school vice captains, Nick Veringkamp and Callum Hicks. Please welcome our vice captains.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nick Veringkamp, and we will be sharing this duty and announcing the Year 11 men who will receive awards tonight. Mr. Steptovic, Head of Year 11, will be handing out the Year 11 awards. Please welcome Mr. Steptovic. Sport and Recreation Prize, Koiki Blanket. Dr. H. Stewart Patterson Memorial Bursary, Drama Prize, Harrison Buckley. Queenslanders Credit Union Prize for Economics Shared, and the Rawlings Award Under 16 Champion Swimming, Jacob Bush. Alan C. Campbell Trophy, Year 11 Cricket, Thomas Carney. Japanese Prize, Lawrence Danaher. Academic Proficiency Prize, Mathematics B Prize, the SASH Prize for Physics, and the QUT Engineering Technology Prize, Jared Dowling. Academic Proficiency Prize and the Fitness Studies Prize, Rowan Edwards. Academic Proficiency Prize, Philip Bernard Fallu Memorial Prize for Legal Studies, and the Queenslanders Credit Union Prize for Economics Shared, Casey Eager. Health Education Prize, Thomas Fanshawe. Newstead International Best Performed GPS 4x100 metre relay track and field, Damon Gale. IGS Trophy Year 11 basketball, Ethan Geary. Pre-vocational maths prize shared, Reese Gibson. Construction Studies Prize and the Manufacturing Studies Prize, Lachlan Goodbun. Academic Proficiency Prize and the Physical Education Prize, Jack Grieve. German Prize, Thomas Harris Keller. Graphics Prize, Campbell Harries. IGS Trophy Year 11 Champion Tennis, Douglas Hoffenset. Academic Proficiency Prize, Geography Prize shared, Mathematics C Prize, and the Sash Prize for Chemistry, Declan Johnston. Academic Proficiency Prize and the Chinese Prize, Jackie Lee. Academic Proficiency Prize, Connor Liu.
Academic Proficiency Prize, MS Shapcup Memorial Trophy 100 metre breaststroke open, Swimming R. McQueen Trophy open swimming, Ryan Maskelyne. Perkinson Memorial Trophy Year 11 Champion Cross Country, Harrison Maynard. Academic Proficiency Prize, Queenslanders Credit Union Prize for Accounting, Yulee Johnston Memorial Prize for History, Jack McCleary. Pre-vocational Maths Prize shared, Xavier Michael. B. Harris Open Poetry Award, Leon Miller. Technology Studies Prize, Nicholas Milner. Visual Arts Studies Prize, Jeremiah Mooker. Academic Proficiency Prize, Prusser and Lowe Trophy Year 11 Football, Aidan Norris. Music Prize, Flynn O'Brien. English Communication Prize, Bradley Orton. Certificate 2 in Agriculture Prize, Nicholas Rain. Year 11 Debating, Brendan Richardson. Academic Proficiency Prize, H.V. Gibbs Memorial Prize for English, Carl Rosenberg. IGS Senior Instrumental Encouragement Prize, Art Prize, Nicholas Shostakowski. Academic Proficiency Prize, Mathematics A Prize, Harlan Chilton. David Wilson Award Under 16 Rugby, David Estowers. Academic Proficiency Prize, Biology Prize, Lowell Villarosa. Academic Proficiency Prize, Earth Science Prize, Jack Walters. Academic Proficiency Prize, Information Processing and Technology Prize, Information Technology and Systems Prize, Morgan Whitehouse.
Thank you, Mr. Steptovich, our Vice Captains, Nick and Callum. We now move to the Year 12 prize winners. The MC this evening will be receiving an Academic Proficiency Prize and the Dr. W.A. McDougall Memorial Prize for Biology. Please congratulate and welcome School Captain 2016, Harrison Gregory.
It gives me great pleasure as one of my last duties for 2016 to announce the Senior Cohort 2016 prize winners. I kindly ask Mr. Lucas, Head of Year 12, to assist with these duties. Please welcome Mr. Lucas. Academic Proficiency Prize, the Carl Herberger Memorial Prize for Information Processing and Technology, Quinlan Bartelme. English Communication Prize, Manufacturing Studies Prize, Lachlan Bucknell. Sport and Recreation Studies Prize, Charles Christensen. Special Award for Contributions to IGS Music Activities, Nathan Clements. Academic Proficiency Prize, the Philip Bernard Fallu Memorial Prize for Legal Studies, the R.D.N.K. Wilding Prize for Public Speaking, the Vernon Cornish Memorial Prize for Debating, Senior Debating Prize, Wyatt Cook-Revell. The D.S. McLean Trophy Open Champion Cross Country, Bill Harlan Cup Most Consistent Middle Distance Track and Field, the Headmasters Trophy Open Champion Track and Field, the W.M. Fox Memorial Trophy Best GPS Performer Track and Field, Joseph Deng. Earth Science Prize, Patrick Denny. The Drama Prize shared, Harry Duckworth. The Captain W.J. Hanley Memorial Prize for Music shared, Clancy Unkelmeyer. W. Phillips Memorial Award Most Improved Player Open Grade Rugby, Michael Fitzgerald. V. N. Walker Trophy, Open 100 metre Freestyle, Swimming, Jasper Ford. Academic Proficiency Prize, the John Connolly Trophy for Dedication and Effort, Senior Cross Country, Christopher Fox. Academic Proficiency Prize, Queenslanders Credit Union Prize for Economics, Physical Education Prize shared, and the F.T. Hooper Memorial Award 1500 metre Open Champion Track and Field, Paul Godfrey. Robbie Young Memorial Trophy, First 11 Football, Daniel Hall. The Tom Shapcott Prize for Poetry, Neil Hammond. Academic Proficiency Prize, Aditya Hebony. Newstead International Best Performed GPS 4x100 metre Relay, Track and Field, Callum Hicks. Academic Proficiency Prize, the Donald Cameron Memorial Prize for Mathematics C, Pranavan Kantharaja. Physical Education Prize shared, Charles Kamali. Certificate 2 in Rural Operations Prize, Outstanding Vocational Student of the Year, Mitchell Klein. The G.B. Bayard Memorial Award, 100 metre Open Champion, Track and Field. The H.F. Marshall Cup, Open Jumps and Hurdles, Track and Field. Newstead International, Best Performed GPS, 4x100 metre Relay, Track and Field, Frank Caresser. Certificate 2 in Conservation and Land Management Prize, Walter Lowenstein. Academic Proficiency Prize, the Arthur Lumley Memorial Prize for Graphics, Liam Martin. Academic Proficiency Prize, Jack McKay. Modern History Prize, Angus Myville. Berwick Barnes Cup, First 15 Players Player, Rugby, Ratu Nyumatualu. The Tom Shapcott Prize for Writing, Cooper Nunn. Director of Music Award for Year 12 student for Music Proficiency, Originality and Service, Adam Juice Trophy Best and Fairest, First 5 Basketball, Thomas Oldham. Fitness Studies Prize, Bevan Reynolds. Bruce Newland Memorial Trophy, Best and Fairest, Second 15 Rugby, Noel Roger. Furnishing Studies Prize, Aidan Sarman. Old Boys Prize for Outstanding Endeavour in Art, Lucas Schober. Academic Proficiency Prize, Captain W.J. Hanley Memorial Prize for Music shared, Drama Prize shared, Nathaniel Sipe. Academic Proficiency Prize, Luke Self. Health Education Prize, W.L. Hankey Award, First 15 Rugby shared, Scotchy Cullen Memorial Trophy, Best and Fairest, First 15 Rugby, Joshua Sheridan. Academic Proficiency Prize, the Kay Heine Memorial Trophy, Bowling Performance, First 11 Cricket, Jack Trace. Academic Proficiency Prize, Japanese Prize, the R.A. Kerr Memorial Prize for English, Jonathan Turner. Pre-Vocational Maths Prize, Cohen van Dugteren. W.L. Hankey Award, First 15 Rugby shared, Lachlan Vellicott. Academic Proficiency Prize, the Donald Cameron Memorial Prize for Mathematics B, the Lip Key Prize for Accounting, the Sash Prize for Chemistry, the Sash Prize for Physics, and the Dr. H.S. Patterson Trophy, Senior Champion Tennis, Nicholas Verenkamp. Technology Studies Prize, Luke Warnick. IGS Trophy, Year 12 Volleyball, Thomas Wheeler. B.G. Patterson Memorial Prize for Geography, James Wittering. The Sid McCarthy Memorial Prize for Art, Callum Wilton. Chinese Prize shared, Justin Wong. The A.E. Burrow Award, Batsmanship in the First 11 Cricket, Harrison Wood. Academic Proficiency Prize, Chinese Prize shared, Mathematics A Prize, John Zhang.
Thank you, Harrison, Mr. Lucas, and congratulations to all Year 12 prize winners. That now concludes the presentation of main awards to the Year 12 students. We now move to the presentation of 2015 OP1 recipients. We have 10 young men who will be acknowledged this evening. 9 of them have come back to receive their OP1 gold badge from the headmaster, Mr. Morrison. I kindly invite the headmaster back to the stage, please. OP1 2015, first apologies from Hayden Randall. Hayden is the recipient of a scholarship from University of Sydney and is studying advanced science and medicine. Secondly, Alexander Leatham. Alexander is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Medical Science at Griffith University. He is involved with coaching of the IGS Year 12 debating team. And I ask the OP1s to form a line at the top stage, please. Let's see if they remember from when they were Year 12, ladies and gentlemen. Thirdly, Riley Mulhern. Riley is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Engineering at the Queensland University of Technology. Ricky Nguyen is currently studying a degree in Engineering Honours, majoring in Electrical and Biomedical at the University of Queensland, St Lucia. Nicholas Piper is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Engineering and Economics dual degree at the University of Queensland, St Lucia. Marcus Ponowiecki is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Business and Honours with a double major of Marketing and Finance at the Queensland University of Technology, Gardens Point. He is also the recipient of a Vice-Chancellor Scholarship. Oliver Pye is currently studying towards a Bachelor Engineering, Bachelor of Science dual degree, majoring in Mechanicatronics and Physics at the Queensland University of Technology, Gardens Point. He is the recipient of a Vice-Chancellor Scholarship and a member of the Dean's Scholar Program. Jacob Sanderson is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Physiotherapy Honours at the University of Queensland, and I believe he just finished an examination this evening. Alistair Snow is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Business and Law dual degree at the University of Queensland, St Lucia. And Patrick Wilson is the recipient of a Vice-Chancellor Scholarship to the University of Technology and is currently studying towards a Bachelor of Engineering with honours, majoring in Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. I kindly ask the headmaster to also join, please. Photo opportunity here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, OP1 2015. Thank you, gentlemen. Please be seated. Thank you, Headmaster. The next part of the program is the recognition of students who have achieved awards in unique aspects of their schooling lives. I kindly ask the Dean of Teaching and Learning, Ms. Susan Shaw, to present the special awards for 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Shaw.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to announce the Outstanding Achievement Awards. Could I please ask Board Member Dr. Andrew Winter to the stage to present these awards years 7 to 11. The ADF Longtan Youth Leadership and Teamwork Award was initiated in 2006 to recognise students who demonstrate leadership and teamwork within both the school and broader community. At the same time, they recognise those who display strong values, such as doing one's best, respect for others, and mateship, characteristics that are integral to Australian society. The Year 10 2016 recipient of the ADF Longtan Award is Rowan Perkis. And the Year 12 2016 recipient is Harrison Gregory. I think you can applaud. Next, the Headmaster's Award for Service and Endeavour for Year 7 is presented in recognition of a student's commitment to his school and his community. This year's recipient is Hamish Cassidy. The David Leggett Memorial Prize is awarded in memory of David Leggett, a past student, 1985 to 1990. It is awarded to a student demonstrating outstanding endeavour in Year 8. This year's recipient is Declan Biggs. The Headmaster's Award for Service and Endeavour, Year 9, is presented in recognition of a student's commitment to his school and his community. This year's recipient is Timothy Gibb. The Headmaster's Award for Service and Endeavour, Year 10, is presented in recognition of a student's commitment to his school and his community, and this year's recipient is Matthew Jones. The Dr. Peter McTaggart Memorial Prize for Service and Personal Conduct, Year 10, is presented in memory of Dr. Peter McTaggart, who was an Ipswich general practitioner and surgeon and father of 2 past students. He was a tireless worker for the school, in particular assisting with the maintenance of the ovals. The award was first presented in 1975. This year's recipient is Bradley Coe. The Headmaster's Award for Service and Endeavour in Year 11 is presented in recognition of a student's commitment to his school and his community. This year's recipient is Ryan Maskelyne. The R.G. Edmondson Memorial Prize for Work, Sport and Service is presented in memory of Bert Edmondson, a former trustee and president of the IGS Old Boys Association. This year's recipient is Harrison Balkley. Thank you, Dr. Winter. Could I please ask Board Member Dr. Michael Fanshawe to the stage to present the Outstanding Achievement Awards for Year 12. The Barbara Grant Memorial Prize is awarded to a student who has achieved his best despite challenges in his personal and academic life. Barbara Grant was secretary to past headmaster Mr. Alan Ladley until illness in 1979. Following her death in 1985, a prize in her memory was established by staff members at the time. This year's recipient is Bevan Reynolds. The Seniors Prize for Participation, Dedication and Inspiration was originally inspired by the Year 12 class of 1998. This award is presented in recognition of a student's excellence in academic competitions, cultural pursuits and leadership. This year's joint recipients are Clancy Eckelmeyer and Nathaniel Sipe. The Stan Slipper Prize is awarded to a Year 12 student in recognition of their personal achievement, dedication and inspirational qualities. The sponsor of this trophy, Mr. Stan Slipper, is an IGS Old Boy, former PNF President and Chairman of Trustees. This year's recipient is Frederick Walker. The Ivor Morris Memorial Prize for Academic, Sporting, Cultural Achievement was donated by Ivor Morris, an old boy of the school from 1924 to 1925. He was also a former Chairman of Trustees. This year's recipient is Thomas Oldham. The IGS Trustees Prize for Special Service is awarded to a Year 12 student who has shown outstanding commitment to Ipswich Grammar School and the wider community. This year's recipient is Suryarajan Maniam. The Caltech's Best All-Rounder Award is presented in recognition of a student's excellence in academic, leadership, sporting and community service activities. The recipient has been recognised by his school and his peers to be among a select group of Australian students to receive this prestigious award. This year's recipient is Callum Hicks. The Indigenous Student of the Year Award is given to a Year 12 student who has demonstrated commitment to academic excellence, strong community leadership amongst the Indigenous students of Ipswich Grammar School. This year's recipient is Frederick Walker. The Dart Memorial Prize was first established with the intention of encouraging a student who demonstrated the most outstanding progress mentally, physically, and in personality in their senior year. It is presented in honour of Professor Raymond Dart, a world-renowned anthropologist who attended the school from 1906 to 1909. This year's recipient is Wyatt Cook Revell. The Darker Memorial Prize was first donated by Mr. W.B. Darker, a local businessman, in memory of his brother Harry Darker, one of 4 engineering brothers who all attended Ipswich Grammar School and all of whom commenced their careers with Queensland Rail. Harry Darker attended the school from 1887. It has been awarded annually since 1936 to the Year 12 student who has been outstanding in his work, sports and service. This year's recipient is Nicholas Verenkamp. And finally, the Fisher Memorial Prize was first donated in 1933 by Mr. G.A. Fisher in memory of his brother Waldie Fisher, who was the IGS Ducks of 1912. He was also killed in the First World War. He was regarded by former headmaster Mr. R.A. Kerr as a potential Rhodes Scholar, and he looked for such qualities in the recipient. The prize is awarded to the Year 12 students showing outstanding merit in leadership, work, sport and service. And this year's recipient is Harrison Gregory. Thank you, Dr. Fanshawe.
Thank you, Ms. Shaw. We now acknowledge the Sportsmen of the Year and National Representatives for Year 7 through to Year 12. These are the highest awards presented for sport and activities this evening. I invite Director of Sports and Activities, Mr. Nigel Grieve, to the lectern. Please welcome Mr. Grieve.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great deal of pride to present these awards tonight. Excuse me. Both the national representatives and the sportsmen of the various years awards. Please welcome to the stage Mr. John Kent to help me present these awards. Representing Australia in futsal, Henry Alt. Setting new records in both GPS and in the state titles, running for his country in track and field, and placing 12th in the world at the recent junior world titles. For national representation, track and field, Joseph Deng. Representing Papua New Guinea in swimming, Angus Dubois. Again, representing swimming in PNG, Ryan Masklin. Representing New Zealand in football, Nicholas Milner. Also representing Papua New Guinea in swimming, James Raniger. In the sport of futsal, representing Australia again, Jaden Tucker. In the sport of volleyball, representing Australia on a number of occasions, Thomas Wheeler. And in cricket, representing Australia at under 17 level, Harrison Wood. We now move to recognise the best of the best, the Sportsman of the Year Awards. representing IGS in cross country, track and field and football. Also representing Met West in those sports of cross country, track and field and football, the Peter Green Memorial Trophy for Year 7 Sportsman of the Year, Patrick Smith. Representing IGS in football, volleyball, rugby union, track and field, and representing Met West in track and field, also being named the Rising Star of the Year award by Junior Rugby League in Ipswich, the Patterson Wilson Trophy for Year 8 Sportsman of the Year, Orlando Swain. Representing IGS in 2 first teams as a Year 9 boy, a special feat, in first basketball and in first volleyball. Also representing Met West and Queensland in basketball, the IGS Trophy for Year 9 Sportsman of the Year, Joshua Lincoln. Representing IGS in swimming, cricket, football, cross country and track and field. Representing Met West in cross country and track and field, and going on to represent Queensland in cross country, a very good all-rounder, Jack Partridge. Representing IGS in A volleyball, A football, A rugby union, swimming and cross country, representing in both the state and his nation in swimming, the Scott Chapman Memorial Trophy for Most Proficient IGS Junior Sportsman, Angus Dubar. Representing IGS in A cricket and track and field and first rugby union. Also representing GPS 2 and Queensland 2 in rugby union, the Whitehead Trophy for Year 11 Sportsman of the Year goes to Cooper Whiteside. Representing IGS in cricket, first cricket, also part of that premiership winning team. He was the first tennis captain and he represented IGS in cross country. The Shea Trophy for Year 12 Sportsman of the Year, Nicholas Verenkamp. Our major prize now is shared. Firstly, our captain of our cricket team, GPS Premiers, scoring an amazing century against Gregory Terrace, an impeccable display of batsmanship. Also captaining the IGS unconquered side to achieve the following: the State Cup, the Impact Challenge Cup, the Heritage Cup, and again the GPS Premiership, winning every trophy available to cricket at under 17 level in Queensland. The Barry Deuce Memorial Trophy, Most Proficient IGS Sportsman, shared Harrison Wood. Representing IGS in volleyball first level for 3 years, representing his region, his state, both at club level and schoolboy level, and representing his country on numerous occasions in sport of volleyball, Thomas Wheeler, you're receiving the Barry Deuce Memorial Trophy for Most Proficient IGS Sportsman shared. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Kent. Please thank Mr. Kent.
Thank you, Mr. Grieve. Ipswich Grammar School has a professional association with many universities and TAFE colleges in both Brisbane and Ipswich. It gives me great pleasure to welcome representation from the following universities in TAFE: the University of Southern Queensland Springfield Campus, the University of Queensland Ipswich Campus, TAFE Southwest Queensland and Careers Australia. Representatives who are here this evening are here to assist us to hand out awards to the following students. We welcome USQ Springfield Professor Peter Murray. We welcome University of Queensland Ipswich Mr Glenn Coleman. And we welcome from Careers Australia Miss Ashley Carrigan. Please join me in welcoming our guests to this evening. I kindly ask from Careers Australia Miss Ashley Carrigan, Trainer for Business Schools, to assist with the handing out of the certificates. Certificate recipients for the completion of the Diploma of Business: Connor Armstrong, Nathan Clements, Wyatt Cook Revell, Charlie Ellis, Shulakshana Fernando, Daniel Hall, Noah Hughes, Lachlan Matthews, Henry Miller, Enrique Nguyen, Daniel Quinn, Ryan Shosso, Job Timmy, John Paul Tully, Callum Wilton, Harrison Wood, the Diploma of Business Outstanding Achievement Award Year 12, Siriarajan Maniam, and ask Siri to remain at the front also. Very fortunate young man. I kindly ask, first of all, thank you to Miss Ashley Carrigan for assisting with Careers Australia. Thank you. And I now ask Mr Glenn Coleman, University of the UQ School of Vet Science, to come to the stage, please. The University of Queensland Ipswich University of Queensland Create Change Achievement Award is awarded to a student who is involved in the school community, active in school leadership and a high academic performance. This year's recipient, Siriarajan Maniam, is involved in the IGS community barbecue as a volunteer, a boarding captain and a school prefect. Would you please congratulate Siriarajan Maniam? Thank you, Mr Coleman. We now come to the most prestigious academic awards in the program with the announcement of DUCS of 2016 for years 7 through to 11. To present these awards, I ask Mr Tony Dawson, Deputy Headmaster, to do this honour. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr Dawson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. it is with my great pleasure that I announce to you the Ducks Award winners for each year level for 2016. I'd like to call on the Headmaster, Mr Morrison, to present the Ducks recipients for each year level, and joining with him to present the juices for years 7, 8 and 9 is Ipswich Grammar Board member Mrs Faye Ramsey. The Ducks of Year 7 has received an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Henderson Memorial Prize for Science, and also received the German Prize. The Ducks of Year 7 is Hamish Cassidy. The Ducks for Year 8 for 2016 will be shared. The first Ducks recipient has been awarded an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Harrison Memorial Prize for English. The Ducks of Year 8 shared is Kyle Palmer. The Ducks of Year 8 shared, who has also been awarded an Academic Proficiency Prize, is Ryan Styler. The Year 9 Ducks Prize has received an Academic Proficiency Prize, the German Prize, the Preparatory Maths B Prize and the Shash Prize for Science. The Ducks of Year 9 is Hassan Al-Hasmi. We still have a Year 8 Ducks Prize, Isaac Bracker. Thank you, Mr Ransby. I'd now like to call on stage the current chair of the board, Mr Adam Ward, and Professor Peter Murray, Head of School Management and Enterprise from the University of Southern Queensland, presenting the Ducks recipients for years 10, 11 and 12. The Prince Alfred Perpetual Medal is awarded to the Ducks of Year 10. The award is in honour of a visit to the school by the Duke of Edinburgh in 1869. From 1955 is awarded to the sub-senior boy gaining the highest marks in junior public examination of the previous year in subjects studied at school. The Ducks of Year 10 has received an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Preparatory Mathematics Prize, the STEM Prize, the USQ Year 10 Excellence Award, and the Prince Alfred Medal for Year 10 is awarded to Keenan Barthelemy. Jeez. I think there was a cricket prize there too. The Sir Harry Talbot Gibbs Prize for the Ducks of Year 11 is awarded to the student with the highest overall results. This student has received an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Mathematics B Prize, the SASH Prize for Physics, the QUT Engineering Technology Prize, the USQ Year 11 Excellence Prize Award, and the Sir Harry Talbot Gibbs Prize for the Ducks of Year 11 is Jared Dowling. The Tom Mason Memorial Prize for the runner-up to Ducks has received the following awards: an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Japanese Prize, the R.A. Kerr Memorial Prize for English. The Tom Mason Memorial Prize and runner-up to the Ducks is Jonathan Turner. The Bowen Prize is awarded to the Ducks of Ipswich Grammar School. It was first awarded in 1871 and is in honour of Sir George Bowen. It is the most prestigious award in the school. The Ducks of Ipswich Grammar School received an Academic Proficiency Prize, the Donald Cameron Memorial Prize for Maths B, the Sash Prize for Chemistry, the Sash Prize for Physics, the Lipke Prize for Accounting, the Dr. H.S. Patterson Trophy, Senior Champion Tennis, the Darker Memorial Prize for Outstanding Work, Sports and Service, the USQ Year 12 Excellence Award, the Leslie Roy Nixon Prize for Ducks for 5 consecutive years in the senior school, the Bowen Prize for the Ducks of Ipswich Grammar School 2016 is Nicholas Verenkamp. I'll now call out the other Ducks Award winners to join Nicholas. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen. The 2016 Year 12 cohort have been an excellent group of boys for Ipswich Grammar School. The last items for this evening will be the current school captain concluding speech, Harrison Gregory, the announcement of the leadership team for 2017 and the handing of the captain's book to the captain of 2017. I welcome first of all Harrison Gregory, Captain 2016.
Good evening, Headmaster, Mr. Morrison and Mrs. Morrison, Chairman of the Board, Mr. Ward, trustees, invited guests, staff, parents, and men of grammar. As any of my peers will know, I have taken much inspiration this year from the history and legends of the warrior army that inspired our school mascot, the Spartans. Spartans were the legendary army renowned for their spirit and feats, and this spirit embodies the values and characteristics of our great school. Spartans were a small army, but great in might. Spartan men were well educated and well prepared. They built strong bands of brothers. They ensured that their actions never endangered their fellow warriors. They believed that no warrior was ever too young to don his armour and join the campaign. They respected their elders and honoured their legacy. And most importantly, they were unified and determined. They never dropped their shield. As such, I do not believe that there is any more fitting way in which to describe the performances of the student body of 2016. Throughout the year, I have constantly been inspired by the determination and will to honour the IGS legacy and Spartan spirit. Like the Spartans, most of us come to IGS as young boys, new to the constraints of ties, our bony legs struggling to hold our new grey socks in place. The school seems large, and you are yet to understand the significance and privilege that our school's history has to offer, and yet you can sense the atmosphere of respect, of tradition, of history. You can see it in the way the senior students, revered as demigods by some, hold themselves in public, and how they march across school grounds. At this stage in life, though, handball is often the biggest battleground you have to face, and leading your school in the final years of your schooling life seems unfathomable. From that day forward, we, sometimes unknowingly, are trained, supported, and encouraged, challenged and equipped to be the best battle-ready Spartan we can be. This year, the IGS Spartan Army has had many triumphs to celebrate. Our mighty first 11 victors of the GPS Premiership, the rowdy crowds are debating, swallowing the opponent's feeble shrieks with peals of deafening applause, our chess teams devouring their opponent's pieces quicker than the pre-game pizza, the unrivaled Spartan Army at GPS swimming and track and field, the return of school-wide unity and spirit, the countless successes in academics, the numerous performances by our amazingly talented bands, the spectacle that was the Addams Family musical, the dedication of our wonderful boarders to the school, wider community, and to each other. This year's student body has further elevated the name of this, our school. The resurgence of the school spirit and support has amplified the triumphs and galvanized us as a band of brothers. We have truly left a lasting legacy at IGS. Of course, we have not emerged from the year unscathed. It may not have been from a sword or a spear, but instead we bear the battle scars of a difficult maths exam, a less than perfect day on the pitch, a chemistry experiment that didn't match the theoretical model quite so well, being carted to every boundary of the ground, the winning rebuttal you thought of just after a debate, a crushing shoulder to the ribs in football or rugby, your reed breaking in the middle of a performance. What counts at these times is that you find your inner Spartan and never drop your shield. These trials and challenges have only strengthened the resolve of boys sitting before me. And personally, I am extremely proud of the character of my grammar men and wouldn't alter the great Spartan they've become in any way. For our cohort, our final Spartan battle is nearly over. The final week of our secondary schooling is nearing completion, and a new world is waiting to be conquered. The great thing about this army is that there are waves of young men behind us, well prepared to take our place with shields held high. We hope that our legacy, imprinted on sporting fields, in classrooms and on stages, will help you, the future students of IGS, navigate the path ahead so that you can continue to influence and inspire the next generations of Spartans to come, to further develop and improve the culture of exceptional performance at IGS. To my brothers sitting before me, who will continue to wear the red and white long after I have worn it for the last time, at least as a current student, I can honestly say that there is no greater satisfaction than being able to, at the conclusion of your senior year, say that you have achieved your main goal. Our goal was to reinvigorate the 153-year-old culture of our school, and in doing so, bring out the best in you, assist in your development, and create a new sense of unity between not only individual grades, but between boys of all ages. I think we can all agree that the spirit of the school on the hill is well and truly back, and it is once again palpable. Having the chance to bond with students from prep through has only increased our feeling of pride in your achievements and in your willingness to embody the grammar way. Tonight we celebrate our academic, cultural and sporting achievements. It would be amiss of me not to thank Mr. Morrison in his first year as headmaster. Sir, you truly have made Ipswich Grammar an even greater place. Mr. and Mrs. Morrison, your efforts to make every boy feel as comfortable on the school grounds as at home has not gone unnoticed, and such commitment has not been seen since Mr. Ladley's time. There are countless pieces of advice we, the 153rd cohort, would like to give you. But I believe one line is paramount above all. Remember that the school you attend is unlike any other. Very few schools would have boys who are willing to sacrifice their Friday nights and Saturday mornings in order to support and cheer on their friends in co-curricular activities. There are not many schools in which encouragement is so free-flowing and natural, where boys can express themselves with freedom and without fear of condemnation. You must understand that you are a part of a unique community, and you are the difference. It is your interactions and ability to believe in an idea, in a concept, wholeheartedly, that produces the atmosphere of our great school. It is now your responsibility to foster the ideals of our school. As such, we, the 153rd cohort of Ipswich Grammar School, urge you to encourage your fellows to greater heights and glory, which you have so readily done for us. I wish you great success in the future and cannot wait to witness the fruits of your labours in the years to come. It has been a privilege to serve in this army. I am proud of you all and will be forever grateful that I wore the red and white. Hail IGS. Now gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Lucas to announce the 2017 leadership team. Please welcome Mr. Lucas.
Good evening, members of the board, invited guests, headmaster, and ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pride that I stand before you tonight in the school's 153rd year. This year's senior cohort have led the school with pride and passion, and I congratulate them tonight. The school captain, Harry Gregory, has typified this, and I congratulate Harrison on his wonderful words tonight. He has given great sacrifice to the school, and I wish him all the best. I would now like to call Headmaster CEO Mr. Richard Morrison forward and Harrison on stage to congratulate the prefects of 2017. As has become traditional at Ipswich Grammar School, the prefects will be announced in alphabetical order. These men will then move off stage and await the announcement of the captains for next year. The prefects for 2017 are Harrison Balkley, Thomas Carney, Braden Kaywood, Jack Grieve, Declan Johnston, Jackie Lee, Timor Loban, Giuliano Macanato, Ryan Maskelyne, Benjamin Maynard, Jack McCleary, Jack Purdy, Carl Rosenberg, and William Smith. Congratulations to the 2017 prefects. It is now time to announce the captains of 2017. As I call the boys out, if you could please come back on stage to be congratulated by Mr. Morrison and Harrison. The boarding vice captain, Jackie Lee. The boarding captain, Ryan Maskelyne. The school vice captain, Declan Turner. My apologies, there's a major typo on my sheet there, Declan Johnston. I had some boys yelling at me in the corner. Sincere apologies. School vice captain, now I've definitely got this right, Jack Grieve. I invite Harry Gregory to get the school mace and captain's book as he will present this to the school captain-elect of 2017. The school captain for 2017 is Harrison Balcley. I now also ask the prefects to come and join their leaders on stage. With great pleasure, I introduce the school captain-elect, Harrison Balcley, to the microphone to give a vote of thanks. Please welcome Harrison.
Good evening, members of the board, headmaster, staff, distinguished guests, families, and fellow men of grammar. Tonight celebrates the passing on of tradition, respect, and responsibility here at Ipswich Grammar School. It is my absolute honour and a true privilege to stand up here and commit to the carrying on of a legacy left by all the wonderful leaders who have gone before us. On that, I would like to congratulate the class of 153 on their outstanding final year. Under the truly captivating stewardship of Harrison Gregory, he and his leadership team have demonstrated a true sense of pride and brotherhood. Your ongoing theme of Spartans is evident throughout the entirety of 2016, and you have sincerely been inspiring role models for IGS students and the greater community. So now we turn to the future and acknowledge the year ahead of us. The bar has been set high, and it's our turn to set new records and reach new levels. While your time at this great school is coming to an end, what we all must face at some stage in our life is the certainty of change. To quote the soon-to-be ex-president of the United States of America, Barack Obama, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the change that we seek. We are the ones that we've been waiting for." So now is our time, our opportunity, and our set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something even more great for the red and white. The donning of the white shirt brings with it an abundance of change and expectations which we will not only aim to accomplish, but to exceed. Our challenge as the cohort of 154 is to be the best that we can be and carve out our own exceptional performance as members of the IGS community and as individuals. So fellow students, you may ask how we may attain this. My mantra is as follows: an individual with desire leads to an individual with passion, which leads to opportunity and eventually achievement. Now, I know the class of 154 is infused with passion and desire, and within a school that provides so many opportunities, I can't wait to see what we can achieve. Thank you, and hail IGS.
Congratulations, Harrison. Thank you to the 2017 leaders. Please congratulate them as they leave. Thank you.
Thank you to Harrison Gregory and to Mr. Lucas, Head of Year 12. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our 2016 speech night. Tonight has been about our young students, our boys of Ipswich Grammar School. Our boys have entertained us in song. They've performed musical items. They've acknowledged the traditional owners of this land with which the school was built on. They've ushered us. They've been helpers. They've been recipients of awards. They've been co-MCs. Oshada, Daniel Young, Henry Dixon, Daniel Ive, Nick Verenkamp, Callum Hicks, Harrison Gregory. My four assistants, a lot of work has gone into this evening for those 4 grade 8 boys: Declan Biggs, Isaac Bracker, Andrew Cook, Archie Horman-Wren. We are here for the boys of Ipswich Grammar School. Congratulations, and I now ask the entire Assembly to please join me to congratulate the boys of Ipswich Grammar School. The symphonic band will now lead us in the recessional with the school song. At the end of the school song, I kindly ask the headmaster, special guests and staff if you could please exit from immediately to your left. Parents, if you could exit please immediately from the back part of the auditorium, and students, please remain behind until all adults have left. Supper for those who will be joining us is in the courtyard. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the school recessional? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That now concludes our speech night. Headmaster, special guests and teaching staff, please, from the left-hand side. Parents, thank you very much. Drive safely this evening, please. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Parents from the back, please. Teaching staff, special guests from the front, left-hand side, please. Students, once dismissed by the heads of year, please wait for your heads of year to dismiss you, students.